If you guys are looking for some fast, cheap and reliable coins, go check out buycheapfifacoins.com and use discount code Curtis for 5% off. They're the cheapest and most reliable place around. What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a video that is really different from the normal video. Now, before we get stuck into it, I am going to say on the screen right now will be just a ton of free packs on FIFA. I have loads left over from the World Cup game, and I didn't want to have any other footage really in the background. I want something that you can look at, but not be the main focus. So those packs will be there. So what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about what I really think is wrong with Luis Suarez. Now, I please really urge you guys to listen to all of this before you make any judgment, before you start commenting saying it's Arsenal bias, before you even listen to the video, because there's no like sort of bias or anything like that involved in it. So I'm literally just gonna get straight into it, and I'm gonna start off with I read an article today which honestly I'd say was the best footballing article I've ever read. It is in the comments down below. It is the best piece of journalism and investigativism, if that's a word, that I've actually ever seen in football. Normally football journalism is so lazy, just so poorly done, and I really found it to be such an interesting, insightful article. It's about Luis Suarez and how his life from when he was a child, growing up in the poor parts of Uruguay, struggling for money, just the fear of living where he was going to live, and how that has come with him through his football. Another really interesting part of it is about how his girlfriend, I'm just going to brush over this, I really do urge you guys to read it after you watch this video, but his girlfriend, at the age of 16, just before the first incident I'm about to talk about, a month before, she moved to Spain, and that was actually crucial in him actually getting so into football that he did. His drive to become such a good footballer was so that he could get out of Uruguay and come to Europe so that he could spend his life with this dream girl. And believe it or not, that is actually his current wife, who he now has 2 children with, which for me is actually really amazing. They like showed him some light. They were like a richer family, and they gave him something that he didn't have in the poor parts of Uruguay. But we're gonna brush over that for now. What I'm gonna do is quickly I'm gonna read through all his incidents quickly that he's gone through. So the first one is when he was 16 years old. There was 1 game left after the game he was playing in at that point. He'd scored 63 goals for the Uruguayan team he was playing for, the youth team, that season. He was 1 away from breaking a record. The next game they played, should they make it to it, if he'd been playing in it, they would have been able to win the league, and it was the biggest game of the season. He got sent off with moments to go, and he headbutted the referee. Next one. Red card on his international debut for Uruguay. Next one. You may have heard of it. World Cup 2010. He punched the ball off the line in the 90th minute against Ghana. Last kick of the game. Ghana then missed the penalty. It went through to extra time, and they won on penalties in that game. He affected it massively. Next up, Ajax Bite, a very big game against PSV. One of their playmakers gets sent off. He panics, bites someone. Racism with Evra, big game against Manchester United. This one doesn't really fit into what I'm going to go with in a minute. But oh, I forgot to say, 7-game ban for the Ajax Bite, 8-game ban for the Racism with Evra. Next up, he puts his middle finger up to Fulham fans. That adds an extra game onto his Evra ban. Chelsea Ivanovic Bite, 10-game ban. Now, obviously, yesterday he bit someone in the Uruguay game. Now, this is the whole point of the video, is I'm going to tell you guys what I think is actually wrong with Luis Suarez. Now, everyone's saying anger management issues, all this stuff. Now, I can see he obviously does have anger issues, because you wouldn't lash out like this. But particularly that article is just brought it to me to really be the case of his fear of failure. Now, you look at every single one of these instances, barring the finger up at Fulham fans, because I mean, that's kind of irrelevant. I could do that and you wouldn't think I've got anger management issues. It's just something he could have done. It's always in a massive game. So that 1 game left, it is the biggest moment of his career. He's been playing with those youth players for, I think it was 8 years they'd been playing together, basically that entire squad. Their whole life based around that. If they were winning and doing well, they were getting first team squad stuff. He'd just been sent off, apparently wrongly by the referee, and he decided to headbutt him. Now, that is something that you would do out of just, well, Suarez, it seems, does out of fear of failure in these big games. This big thing has happened, and he panics and he does something wrong. His international debut doesn't really get much bigger than that. He gets sent off in it. What, that Ghana thing, he was on the goal line, and if that goes in, they're out. If he punches it, they're in. He punches it off the goal line. That is just, that's fear of failure. Ajax Bite, they've just had someone sent off. He's panicking, they're in a ruckus. Now, I'm not saying I would bite someone or anyone normal would bite someone, but his coping mechanism is to just go at someone, and he's bitten them, he's bitten them, he's bitten them. It's a set, the racing with Evra, I can't really comment on that one because I don't really know what would go through your head with that one. The finger at the Fulham fans again. Chelsea, Ivanovic has frustrated him all day. He's been stopping him from scoring. He's been there. It's a big game. It's a big show. Suarez needs to play well. Ivanovic has frustrated him. He lashes out. Fear of failure. Bites him. Chiellini, stopping him from scoring all day. There's minutes to go. They need to score in this game. Chiellini has been frustrating him. He's been stopping any threat from Luis Suarez. Lashes out. Bites him. It disrupts the game every time. Now, it is so just bonkers. But to me, that seems like the only possible thing. Throughout all his life, he has had this fear of failure. Every time he has a big stage, all the lights are on him, something really, truly important, he lashes out and he goes mad. It's as if he cannot handle the pressure of all the focus on him. Now, he performed against England, and now he's at this Italy one. There's minutes to go. All of these incidents happen in the last few minutes. That 16-year-old red card was in added time. The red card in international debut, I believe, was in the last 5 minutes. The Ghana punch off the line, last minute. Ajax Bite, that was in the 88th minute. Racing with Evra, not sure about that one. Finger up at Fulham fans, that was the end of the game. The Ivanovic one, I believe that was either 78th or 87th minute. Chiellini one, 88th minute. It's when he's been frustrated all game, he has the fear of this failure, and pop, he just goes. Now, I don't really know how else to word what I'm thinking with this, guys, but I'd like you to discuss down below what you think it is. I'm sure he does have anger management issues, but for me, I can see it as he has a fear of failure. It's always these big games, and he just lashes out when he doesn't get his way. It's like a child not getting the sweet he wants in the supermarket, and he just lashes out as a paddy on the floor, not getting his way. And I feel like that's what it is with Luis Suarez. Let me know down below, though, what you guys think. Sorry, this is quite a long video, but I just wanted to get my opinion just into a video. I thought it was really interesting reading the article, and I really do recommend you guys do. It's one of the best football articles I've ever read. So have a look at that down below. I don't know if I got anything good in these packs. I'm going to open them after this commentary. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Leave a like if you found it insightful. Comment down below what you think. Have a nice day, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.